Society has normalized hustle culture, burnout, and chasing what's next. And we're missing out on so much of what makes life beautiful. I moved into this apartment 2 years ago, and I just now am experiencing the softness of my home, the peace that I have here. Just now getting to really experience that and getting to really put the finishing touches on my place and make it safe, make it nurturing. Why did it take me 2 years? It has nothing to do with money and everything to do with me always moving, me never allowing myself to rest, to have time here, always pushing for the next thing, basically being in panic, in survival mode, that I'm not getting to enjoy something that I pay for every single month. So because of that, I would say probably the last few months I have been learning to romanticize. Here are some things that I've added to my daily life to start romanticizing my life. I hate to say this, but I hated showering. And it's not even because I hated the act of cleaning myself. I did it. I just didn't enjoy my showers. I would do my best to try to rush out of my shower because I used to feel like it was an inconvenience. I used to feel like it takes too long. My mindset. I was in panic mode. I was in survival mode. I needed to always be on. I needed to always be doing something towards my goal. And showering just felt like something I had to do instead of something that I wanted to do. Just something that I had to make time for because it's the adult thing to do. Please don't come for me. I am unlearning behaviors and rewiring my brain. My showers just used to look like me rushing through all my steps, me getting things done and getting out and hurrying up. Now, my showers involve candlelight. I do have some LED tea lights in my shower, like on the shelves and stuff, so then it creates an ambiance, a vibe. And then I also play jazz shower music or jazz spa music. I'm falling in love with jazz right now. I've always enjoyed jazz, but I never sought it out. Now I do. And it's starting to become a part of my cooking routine now too. I usually put on baking or cooking jazz music, and it just makes me want to dance a little bit, just romanticize your life. Make it fun, make it exciting, make it whatever you dream of, whatever you see yourself. I'm sure all of us at some point in our lives have imagined us being in an epic storybook or an epic movie where we're the main character and we're fantasizing about what our life would be like if we were the main character. Well, hello, you are. You are. So what you fantasized, make it reality. No matter how silly it is, no matter how dumb it may feel, no matter how unbelievable it may be or how impossible you may think it is, become them because you can. You can. Are you kidding me? Every time I'm in my car and I'm listening to music, I act out pretty much all the music that I play in my car. I do. I have so much fun. So that's another thing that I romanticize. That's something that's kind of been on and off in my life always. I know I have days where I'm just listening to the music to listen to the music, but if I'm in it, oh, you're going to see me acting out a full story in my vehicle. You're going to have a show. And what's cool about my taste in music is that it is so diverse that I'm always surprised. I could be listening to Linkin Park one second and then a Disney song the next. You never know what you're gonna get. I haven't started doing this yet, but I did get this to help with content, specific content that I wanted to put out, but also to start romanticizing moments, experiences, little alone time. I got the sunset lamp. I haven't gotten to use it yet. I will be using it to read at night before bed. I could use it in the morning before the actual sun does rise, and I could use it as kind of a sunrise, even though it's a sunset lamp. I love sunsets and sunrises. I think they're gorgeous. I think it's nature's way of blessing me every day. Not only do I get to wake up and go to sleep and wake up again, but I get to experience nature's magic for free. That's crazy when you think about it. And the animals that you hear, like the birds, crickets, that's nature's music. How did we get so lucky? I'm about to cry. I did not expect to cry during this video. Just when you really think about it, we are so lucky and there's so much to be grateful for. Like, wow, we get sang to every day. Every day. There's flowers on most corners. In grocery stores, take a second and smell some of the flowers, even if you don't buy any. That's nature's art, nature's perfume. Wow. It rained the other day, and I did find out why rain has a smell. I don't really care for that reason. So I'm gonna pretend I don't know every time it does rain, and I'm just gonna, because I love the way it smells when you know it's about to rain or it has rained, because it's still a very similar smell. So because I noticed in the past that I have a hard time sitting for too long editing, or when I'm in one of my classes, I'm taking Life Coaching 101 and Data Analytics. Now, I don't really have that because I started listening to focus music while I'm working. I've been doing it the last few editing sessions and I've been getting editing done. So I don't know. That I feel like that's kind of working. I got a bunch of LED candles from the Dollar Tree. I have 2 small candles, 2 medium-sized candles, maybe 1 bigger one. When I'm feeling a vibe, I put those on, and it's like a cute candlelight situation in my studio apartment. Make it just feel cozy and luxurious without the expense. I got a new incense holder, which I am obsessed with. This is the most amazing solution to an incense problem everybody deals with. I am obsessed, okay? Putting aesthetic touches to your home. That's allowing me to romanticize some parts of my life, is just making the home feel like what I envision my magical life to be. Like I have some decals up here that are of a bunch of leaves, flowers, birds flying, because I just love that look. I put flowers and plants, fake ones. I also have these things right here, if you can see. These messages. So those are affirmations. I also have them over my stove. You might have seen them in previous videos, but I also have them over my stove, and it's affirmations that remind me of how amazing I am, and just little messages that will shift your mood in the matter of seconds if you let it, if you're open to it. And yes, some of these things seem like it's just about aesthetics, but I promise you it's more than that, because if it was just about aesthetics, I probably would be paying a lot more money for the things that I'm adding to romanticize my life. It's more about presence. It's more about the feeling that I get from it, the reminders of how beautiful life truly is, of how grateful I truly am in those very moments. One of the things that I don't know if you would consider this romanticizing, what I started doing recently is I started adding music from my childhood. And I'm not talking about just like the 90s R&B and all that stuff. No, I'm talking about, I have the Dragon Tales theme song on my phone. I have the Arthur theme song on my phone. I have Bear in the Big Blue House theme song on my phone. I have Gullah Gullah Island on my phone. And every time those songs come on, you know what happens to me? I remember innocence. I remember how much fun I had with those shows and how fun the songs are to sing. And I sing with them. And something in me shifts. I think my inner child feels heard or seen. I do start to cry. And I'm still to this day trying to figure out what actually triggers it. Maybe it's just because it was a time of innocence and I feel like I lost a lot of that along the way. Maybe that is romanticizing my life. The more you slow down and you let yourself be, you let yourself experience life, be present, enjoy the moment, be grateful, you start healing differently. You fall in love with being alone, with being alive. Your big dreams, will stop feeling so far away because you started loving the life that you have, the life you've been given, the life that you're experiencing right now, and you know that your dreams are right around the corner. Please romanticize your life, because if you don't, you'll rush through it. You'll become numb to its magic. And life is way too short to miss your own story. Here's where we